Three, two, one.
And go. Miles, this show is our mid-season check-in because we're going
Wow.
we're going on a 2-week hiatus. We're just going to take 2 weeks off, recharge, attend to our other responsibilities, give the audience a breather from all of the nonstop
This is
comedy
like
and
holiday
laughs.
winter break when we were back in school. This is
Yeah,
what we don't get anymore. And I am so jealous of all the children around that get to benefit from 2 weeks. I mean,
yeah.
I know what they're doing is a heavy lift going to class, being around friends, having mom and dad make dinner for them,
Yeah,
breakfast,
it's so
lunch, and
hard. It's
dinner
so
on the
challenging.
weekends. I know it's so hard. And you and I are just living kind of the lives. Like, why should we take 2 weeks off? I mean, people
Yeah,
are probably wondering, what do these guys do? They're living the life.
yeah, right. Like
Silver
30
spoons.
30
Yeah.
minutes a week
Mm.
is their job, and then that's it. Well, we these shows just don't get put together just on a whim. We put lots and lots of work into it, don't we?
Well, I thought the garden gnomes actually put it together. I mean, I just simply come in, show up on Fridays, do the little bit, and go to sleep. And then, like, by
Mhm.
Monday, uh,
So
it's a
you feel 2 days of
finished
straight
product.
sleep is enough for you? That's enough for you to recharge typically?
Well, so as soon as this is over, I'm going back to sleep and I'll sleep for 2 full days. Usually 2 full days, solid 40, a good 48 hours
Yeah,
is what my body
that's your
requires.
sweet spot.
Ah,
Yep. So before we break down where we are mentally, I do want to remind the audience that it would be doing us a solid if you could let your friends and family know, your enemies, your strangers that you encounter in your life about Pull My Leg. So share out,
reward your enemies.
reward your enemies. Right. This is the way you could punish them. And I'll leave in the show notes our YouTube link and our Spotify link and all of that. Follow us on Instagram. But we really appreciate it. So, Miles, how is the season going so far
Mark,
for you?
it's been going great. I
Mhm.
absolutely have been having a blast. It's an opportunity to be creative.
Hmm.
Um, Everything has gotten better in my life. I'm now benching 300 pounds,
Good.
200 squats every day, whereas before this podcast, couldn't do 10.
Hmm.
I'm running.
You don't have to do those in a row, by the way, those squats. You can space them out over the course of a couple hours and still get the
Like
same
do
health
one and
benefits.
then wait an hour and
Yep.
then a second
Yep.
squat.
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that
But
just called sitting?
okay.
Standing up.
Yes. Is this what you expected it would be? Because I hosted a podcast before and I'm not really doing anything different other than hitting on more serious topics and getting a lot more hate mail. But how has this been for you? Was it what you expected?
This is an opportunity to have fun with my bestie and, really just have it tap into something that I don't always get to do, which is make myself laugh and
Hmm.
spend time with you. So I would say this has been a win for me, an absolute total success.
I agree. I agree. What do you think we could do to make the show better?
Be
Or
funnier, I think, is a good start. Um, Really, going back to the catered lunches, I think they need to be better. Do better, guys. Do
yeah.
better.
Wait, you have the
Um,
guys at your house right now?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Making lunch. I mean, when we're not doing the show, I don't tell them, but I pretend the show is
Oh,
24 hours and yeah,
smart. Yeah.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah.
Well, what do you think we could do for those that listen to the show? I know there are people that watch on YouTube, but what about our audio files? Because there's not much more we could do, right? I mean, we could put a bed of music underneath us talking, maybe some relaxing music, or then you run. Then I have the concern that if there's music and it's too loud, people won't be able to hear what we're saying, and they're going to miss out on some of the nuances and some of the subtle humor that we have because the music is just too darn loud. So, what do you think we could do audio
Well,
wise?
I'm all about ambience, and I would think like maybe we are in the Midwest
Hmm.
part of the time, during the cold months. And
Yeah,
then during the summer months, we go to someplace scorchingly hot.
yeah.
So,
We
you
have
know,
that kind of backwards, but it works for us. What
Ba-
about sound effects? Do you think the show needs more sound
Animal
effects?
sounds. I've always said, Mark, more animal sounds.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, no, Miles, can't do any animal sounds. I'm like, but we're here in the Midwest. I mean, this is what animal sounds resonate with people.
Yeah, you're right. What about like clown horns or silly sound effects? Like
Yes,
when
of
we make a
course, of
joke
course.
that doesn't
You know,
fall,
yeah, of
that doesn't
course.
land, I should say.
Right, right. And Mark, what do you think we could add besides sounds? Could we maybe sweat a little less? I mean, I'm still
I can't
extraordinarily
stop
nervous when
that.
we do this.
I know. I cannot stop that.
I do want to break in right here. So, this episode of Pull My Leg is brought to you by the same geniuses who gave you Famous Folks deodorant, the only deodorant that lets you smell like George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Harriet Tubman, Napoleon Bonaparte, and King Tut. Need a little celebrity vibe for this evening's date? Try our Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise varieties. And now, they've outdone themselves with celebrity mouthwash. Want a fresh breath like Denzel Washington? How about the crisp confidence of Gloria Estefan? Feeling a little nostalgic or a bit like a virgin, Mark? Try Madonna Mint. Are you vegan? We've got you covered with carrot top veggie soup flavor mouthwash. It's cruelty free, mostly. More of a meat lover? You'll love Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell mouthwash for that just finished dinner in a parking lot behind Arby's freshness. Famous Folks deodorant and the all new Sorta Famous Folks mouthwash. When you feel like you just aren't enough, now available at the dollar store and the local Stab and Grab. Wow, thank you guys for sponsoring Pull My Leg. We certainly appreciate it. I can't wait to try it.
I was not expecting a Gloria Estefan reference today.
You never know.
That was
You never
nice.
know. She's big in parts, and I heard she's got a new. Do they still call them albums, Mark?
I do think they do. Yeah, call them albums. They're not physical, but they are called albums. Wow, that
Yeah.
was really rewarding. I'm so glad we have such wonderful
I
sponsors.
can't wait to try the meatloaf bat out of hell.
We're
Meatloaf flavored mouthwash. I mean, sounds delicious.
gonna have to take a break, a legitimate break here in a second. Ah, okay. You got me on that one, Munkles.
So
So,
so excited.
I was thinking from a visual standpoint, what would be fun is if
Yeah.
we did a show where we were blindfolded, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
where's the camera and
Yeah.
where's the microphone? And we stumble around. Maybe that wouldn't be as funny. But I like the idea of maybe trying to break Joey Chestnut's hot dog eating record. And we just don't tell the guests that's what we're doing. And you and I are just downing dogs for like 10 minutes during the interview, dipping them in water, shoving them in, right? And we
It's
just
the
don't tell the
water.
guest.
It's the dipping the bread in the water that I mean, it's over the top for me.
Is that a patented technique that Joey came up with? Or is that just something you do when you're in the
Let
biz?
me make this more disgusting. Absolutely. I would dip it in ketchup. Did you try that, Joey? Did you try dipping it in ketchup? Make it go down a little
Oh,
easier?
it'd slide down so much smoother. You're right. What about a show from outer space? Would you want to do
Hmm.
that?
Yes, absolutely. Think we could line that up?
I'm gonna try. Then I was thinking of, I think that everything is so political now. I feel like we need to bring more political guests on. So what politician do you think would be the most fun to have on the show? Because I think Mitch
That's
McConnell would be a blast. Don't you?
yes. Well, I think you would be. I think that would be really funny. I mean, it would be scary for me bringing somebody like that onto the
Right.
show, but whatever. There are certainly some funny ones and who deserve a little bit of publicity
Right.
that the power of the Pull My Leg podcast can deliver.
hmm We're gonna play a major role probably in the 28 election, I think.
I say, what about on location at like various different state and county fairs around the country?
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah,
I don't
I
mind
think
that.
so too.
Or behind the stab and grab, we could see what's going on,
Oh,
right?
you don't want to go behind the stab and grab.
What about with AI? It's so powerful and can translate languages. Should we try to do an episode speaking a foreign language, like Norwegian?
First off, I mean, I think AI has come a long way.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, I'm not even sitting here today. This is just my AI clone. It's quite impressive.
Where's the real you right now?
I wish it would have gone with the more handsome version of me. Uh, still, I'm still in Hawaii.
So how are
Uh,
so
yeah,
how are you going to spend the next 2 weeks? We're taking 2 solid weeks off. I mean, I
right,
know what I'm doing. I got a busy work schedule, but what about you?
right. Well, I'm still training for that marathon that I told you I was going to
Hmm.
do. I've started writing those children's books.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I'm kind of coming off my job, my career. I'm retiring from although I haven't told anyone, but you've heard it here first, folks. I'm retiring from being a secret agent, top secret agent. I was, frankly, Mark, never
Yeah.
really very good at it anyway. I would
Hmm.
just always tell everybody,
Yeah.
singing like a canary, as always.
That's your slogan? That's how you would sing like a canary, or you
No, that
just
was my
encourage?
call sign. It was like,
Oh, okay.
hey, it's singing like a canary,
Uh-huh.
because whenever the pressure would get too hot, quite frankly, Mark, I'm not comfortable with all these questions. It's like you're with the
No, no.
secret
Well,
terror
first,
police right now.
well, I had no idea what you were always so secretive about what you did for a living, and now I understand.
Really?
Maybe
I
that's why you don't
I
trust
I
anyone.
remember that time we got together for coffee and I accidentally told you I was a secret agent and you're like, Miles, I don't think you should be telling me. And
I
I'm like,
thought
I'm
you were
telling
joking.
everybody.
I thought you were joking. Well, as
Well,
you
I
know,
should have been joking.
so I've got a big travel week over the next couple of weeks. I have to, I'm a dog food taster. And
Mm,
so I visit all of our plants around the country. And so I got to go up to Minnesota because that's where we make the chicken and rice flavored dog food. And I just have to make sure the formula is right. And then I got to go to the Florida Keys because, believe it or not, the duck and potato dog food that you might buy for your
yeah,
pooch, it originates from the Keys. And
really.
and then I have to travel northwest. But what I'm most excited about is we have a test kitchen in Reno, Nevada. And so they've got a bunch of new flavors that they need to run by me because I'm the official tester. And one is called Couch Cushion Crumble, which I'm pretty excited
Awesome.
about.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Mud Puddle Parmesan, which is really like if your dog likes Italian food, they're really going to like this one.
Oh,
And
geez.
then my favorite is something that we call backyard burrito because dogs love to
Oh,
kind of eat things in the backyard. You don't know where they come from,
oh
so
yeah.
we've taken a combination of all those backyard treats,
Mm.
and then and one that I'm gonna. They have to still they're tweaking the flavor, but it's called Sweaty Underwear Delight dog food, and they just can't get the flavor correct. So that's what we're going to be working
Well,
on
I mean,
over the next 2 weeks.
please don't say it's just for the dogs these days. I mean, I
It's
would, I would get into that. By the way, just
yeah.
if my dogs are any indication, adding a little bit of rabbit poop or possibly even their own poop to those
Uh-huh.
burritos would be, they
We'll
seem to
take that
like that off
we'll take
an
that
awful
into
lot.
consider we'll take that into consideration.
That's right.
What about show topics? Are there any topics that you want covered? I certainly diving into your life as an agent would be interesting, but
Well, so I do. I've been kind of coming up with some new show ideas. The origins of all euphemisms. Mark, I found the
yeah,
guy who just has come up with every single common euphemism. By the way, what are some of your favorite euphemisms? Like, don't fly by the seat of your pants is a very common one to describe somebody like, maybe not planning ahead or preparing. What are some of your favorite
like
euphemisms?
is it barking up the wrong tree? Is that the
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
I think that's kind of fun. Two birds with one stone. Is that a
Kicking a dead
euphemism?
horse, maybe,
Kicking a dead horse,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, you know,
No pain, no gain, Mark.
no pain, no gain.
I'm all about the pain with very little gain.
Right.
Well, so
That's
anyway, the
like,
idea
yeah.
the idea on the show would be the bringing on the gentleman who actually came up with every single one of those and why they were you know
How they gain
why they've been
traction.
sticky and
Yeah.
why they've stuck around after just this guy saying no pain no gain, what was the thought process behind that? I'm
Yeah.
assuming um because he was putting in a lot of effort. But I'd love to hear that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to do one on competitive sleeping because I know that's kind of taking off across the country. It's like this underground world of professional napping.
I think that's
Bring on some
wonderful.
people to talk about that. I saw a show on 60 Minutes about this man who married a mannequin from a Nordstrom's,
Oh,
and
sounds like
just
a dream.
met her on the clearance aisle, and
Mhm.
they're really happy together.
Really?
Yeah, and then of the final piece, hippos are not very limber. They're a little heavy set, which is
Yeah.
weird because they're vegetarians, right? They're gnawing on lettuce all day, and they're so heavy. But there's a
They're
movement
not
right.
eating enough protein. I
They're,
mean, let's just get right to it. I
they're
mean,
not
they don't eat enough
right.
protein.
But there's a big yoga for hippos movement, and so I
Oh,
want to bring on some of the people that started that. But I
you
don't know. I think
recommend
there's
that
a
to the
lot of
rhinoceros.
right. There's a lot of possibilities out there. The guy who invented the skip button, like when you're watching Netflix or a movie and it says skip intro, it's the greatest. Who invented that? That I don't think that person gets enough attention. But
No, they don't.
Miles, I'm looking at the clock. 2 p.m. hits, and you want a nap. All right, been there, done that. And maybe you think you need more coffee, but you've already had 2 cups and your hands are shaking. So it's time to reach for something bolder. Introducing Cocoa Brew Tea, iced tea brewed from 100% Colombian cocoa leaves. Each 20-ounce bottle is infused with the flavor of 18 pounds of unregulated plant power, delivering the brain and body jolt your afternoon didn't know it needed. Too much caffeine can hurt you, so we skipped it. Instead, we packed 99% cocaine and 1% chance of cardiac arrest into every bottle. Because sometimes you just need to reset your life. Cocoa Brew Tea, now available wherever questionable decisions are made.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Cocoa Brew Tea.
Straight from Colombia?
Straight from Colombia. It's great that we have
Sounds
two sponsors for
delicious.
today's show.
Well, thank you
So,
very much.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you had the Cocoa Brew Tea yet?
Uh, no, but I'm planning on it tonight.
Yeah. I would
So
probably
it
do it a little
sounds
earlier in the day, is what I recommend.
smart, smart, smart
So,
advice there.
so, so what are you going to do? So I know what you've got planned for the next 2 weeks, but what's the rest of your day look like? I know
Right.
you're going to have that
So,
big lunch.
right.
Yeah.
A lot of powerlifting.
Hmm.
Goal still is to make the Olympics.
Yeah. You mean as a marathon runner or as a power lifter?
Power lifter, Mark. Power lifter.
Okay, we've
Yeah.
changed courses. So is that it? So just lunch and
Well,
powerlifting
maybe
today?
next week it'll be a little different, Mark.
Right.
But for this week, it's to make the Olympics, and I've got a few weeks to prepare
Yeah.
to be a world-class powerlifter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
like you've got,
I've been consuming a lot of protein. I've been reading a lot about protein, and what I've heard is that you can never have enough protein, and so
oh, there's no
um,
limit. It's not like the way you have to watch your sugar intake or carbs. You can
no, it's
just
all about protein.
as
So
much protein as you want.
so me and the missus down in the basement, we are um, mating different proteins together so that
Oh,
they have little protines, little protein babies,
right.
so that we never run out of protein.
So are there
And
foods, because you've probably done enough research on it, are there foods that we don't know about that really are rich in protein that you just don't think of being protein rich foods?
yes, very much so, Mark.
Yeah.
Grapes. Nobody ever assumes that the lowly grape
Hmm.
is high in protein, but again, having these different types of proteins mating down in the basement, it gets a little loud,
Yeah.
a little wild.
Hmm.
Set the ambiance, put on the right music.
Yeah. What kind of music do vegetables and fruits tend to
Um,
enjoy when they're mating?
Joan Jett and the Blackhearts,
Uh-huh.
Little Divinals, I Touch Myself,
Right.
and
The Divinos and Gloria Estefan in one show.
you heard it here, Mark. Here, heard it here first. You didn't realize this was going to be such a musical
Uh,
pairing.
oh, Divi- I can't take it. Okay.
This is,
Ah,
uh,
well, that's gonna be fun. You don't do you live stream that action in the basement?
um, like literally, I have a tear in my eye.
Yeah.
Um, oh, this ridiculous nonsense. Um,
We
do
might
do
want
we
to.
film it and post it?
Yeah.
Was
We got to keep going. We got to power through this.
Power through. Come on, Mark.
Oh, come on. Oh, one more rep.
Yeah, you'll probably see some of those, some of the footage from the protein mating sessions.
Yeah.
Um, and you
I
will
get those
be
reels showing up every now and then. My algorithm is really messed up.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to I started last night the second season of Alf, and I'll probably just finish that one tonight for the rest of the day.
Underrated. Absolutely underrated. What a clever show that
Yeah, it was
was.
clever. The commentary is
different
great.
levels.
The Alf
Yeah.
commentary is amazing on that
So
show.
many different levels. That show is funny. Wait, no, it's just it's just
It's
a superficial
just one.
superficial level.
I
It's
just
only funny on that level.
every time he laughs, every time he goes, huh, I love that.
Right.
Alf's laugh, right? And his relationship with cats. It's just it's magical. It's great TV. So that's it. So what an amazing
Got a lot
season
going
it's
on.
been.
It has
Thank you
been.
thank you for the laughs, Miles. Oh, it's been a good time. And I think we just need to end this show with some words of wisdom, and that is remember that a watched pot never boils, but it does. I screwed that up.
It does. I do have problems with shitting pots. That pot and
I screwed that up.
put that in.
You
put
know
that
what?
in
We're
that
not even going to
breakfast
tell you how that
burrito.
ends. We're not even going to tell you.
Put
It
that in
just,
that burrito.
should I try it again? Okay.
Of course.
A watched pot never boils.
Let me count you down.
Okay, count me down here. Remember, a watched pot never boils, but it does judge you quietly.
Oh.
That was not worth it.
And if your personal mission statement no longer fits your foundational beliefs, change it.
Just change it. It's that simple. All right. Thank you, everyone.